Hi Moglets. As many of you know already, scarabs are a big pain. They're kind of just spread out everywhere and the good chunks of them seem to be underground somewhere. I'm currently in the middle of a quest which I kind of don't know how to progress through anymore, which I assume will lead me to some scarabs. So I'm gonna try and finish getting through that and I'll be back. Apparently I came to this room too early. I have no idea what's going on. Well, I think we're getting somewhere. Are we back outside though? No. So after like 2 hours of doing this quest, I finally found the first one. Oh, is that another one? It is another one. Let's go. And maybe even another one over here. Yes. Where am I going? What is this? Really? This is the worst, most frustratingly boring quest I have ever done. Without exaggeration. Oh, cool. So he's protected back there. Why is there an enemy right here? How are you supposed... in some weird crevice. Like, why do they put a... and then it was behind some invisible wall and it's like so annoying. Then you're in like some most complex labyrinth. Cause I guess they think, oh, more complex, more better. They like that stuff, right? You have to brute force every direction until you find the right one. And then you realize, oh wait, I need this item that goes here. So then you have to go check every direction again until you find whatever the hell you need. I just wanted to raise a character, not go through this garbage. I probably would never have if I realized it was going to be like this. I can understand most of the content they put out. A lot of it recently hasn't really been my taste, but like, what is this? Why? A very unpleasant experience. Okay, now it just randomly disappeared. Whatever. Didn't say it's just gonna randomly disappear. Whatever that thing is supposed to do anyway. It never ends, dude. I was playing this like 2 hours last night, and now we're up to over an hour now. What even is this? This isn't the 12-hour Archon quest that I was expecting. It's not an Archon quest at all. It's just some random stupid side quest that I picked up. Granted, it probably is the main quest of the desert, but still. I just wanted to farm beetles. Don't have patience for this garbage right now. There literally must be over 100 different rooms in this place. Like why? And then there's just a bunch of stupid mechanics. Oh god. Is this part of the quest? Or is this just some puzzle? It just says proceed deeper within the ruins. I don't know if I have to do this to proceed deeper, probably. But honestly, they've never been good at puzzles. There's no special aha moment. It's just like, okay, yeah, I know what they're asking me to do. Now I'm gonna run around and put the things in position for 8 beep minutes. I mean, to be fair, I didn't want to do this. And that's probably making my experience a lot worse. From what I've heard, most of these beetles are underground, and you have to go through this quest to get underground. Maybe that's wrong, but at the end of the day, I would have to do this at one point anyway. I really wasn't even expecting this to turn into a criticism, honestly. I was just going to try and get through it, but after 2 hours and just running around doing stupid things, I feel like I have to say it. This is just the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like, apparently it wants me to go through this door, this big door here. We found one of these things, and now it wants me to find the other one to open the door. Where could that be? Possibly. Somewhere on this side, probably. But like, you can end up just going backwards for an hour. Then you have to go back. You just have to look for this thing and hope you can find it. Maybe it's down here. Who wants to aimlessly search for some weird, stupid item? How about more recently unlocked? There's obviously not enough spots. So the quest is telling me to go here. Apparently there should be something in here. So it must have wandered off on its own because I follow those things. Who knows where it is now? So I'm gonna run around for another 20 minutes and hope I find it at some point, maybe? Maybe that'll work out. Yeah, and as if the 700th seal you slowly follow to your goal wasn't boring enough, they add that as another mechanic also. Cool. God, there's a scarab. It's the only thing I should actually be looking for here. Where's the scarab? Oh wait, I can release this one again. Don't just give me one more light. Oh, it just gives me a new light. When I first saw the singular light pop up, I was like, no, because that kind of indicates you're a quarter done with the quest. And then instead of, you know, lighting up another one and indicating I'm half done, they just give me a new symbol. I don't know or care what it actually means, nor do I care about the story at all. Who are these people? I'm never gonna see them again. Why should I be invested in whatever the hell they're saying? The dialogue in general is boring and repetitive. 95% of the time, or 95% of the quest is boring and repetitive and redundant. The only thing they do somewhat well as far as the story is concerned is the main quest, because they probably actually care about that. For the side quests, it's like, Dude, throw a bunch of garbage into an AI generated book creator and that's what the dialogue is. Now I'm supposed to return to the oasis? Cool. I got like, I don't know, 5 scarabs. Go to the next oasis. I'm gonna double check to make sure that they're not actually outside, because I know they're, according to the interactive map at least, there's a big chunk here. But everyone, because I was streaming a bit of this the other day, and everyone was like, oh, it's underground, you gotta go through that quest. Oh, well, I'm actually still underground. Whatever, I'm just gonna go to that area as best as I can. I think I did already find a few down here, so yeah, that's probably where they mostly are. If a hand would ever pop up, okay, there is one, yeah. That's it, maybe. Well, there's one, but it's probably in some other dimension. Because yeah, things without 700 layers and walls and rooms is just boring, I guess. What a shame if people actually believe that. So that's an underground waypoint. I guess we're gonna go here. Why does it have to be so big? Why am I still underground? Beep. So how many scarabs have we gotten in the last 4 hours? We can ascend him. 19. 19. They must not be that much underground, because I was paying attention everywhere I was going, looking for the hands. Let's ascend him to 2-star. Oh, bro, I can't anymore. Why did they do this? Oh my god. And of course, the most annoying thing is, you know, even if you have Tignari and he pops the hands up, most of the time they just don't appear anyway until you get really close to them. Like this is one, I guess. Yep, there he is. But he didn't pop up for a while. Like if they were somewhat close to each other, then I can accept them not like popping up with the hand or whatever until you get close. Or if they're as scattered as they are, they would be like normal items you can pick up. But no, it's both. They're scattered everywhere, above ground, underground, everywhere over the map, and then you have to get very close to them for them to even show up. Why? Who deserves this torture? I mean, I am self-aware enough to, you know, realize I'm being a little dramatic, right? But still, those 3 that were apparently here must be underground somewhere, I guess, in one of the 300 floors. So then I'm gonna go all the way out here as well to check these, see if they are also just underground or not underground. How am I supposed to know, even with an interactive map? How is anyone supposed to play without an interactive map? Okay, so those are also underground. There should be 2, like right here. But there's nothing. You know, some of my friends are really into Genshin, more so than I am. Even they were saying how much of a pain these scarabs are. But I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for what this is. There should be 2 more. Oh, but instead we get this. And you have to go to every location and check that, and then, so maybe they're not underground, but they are, you know, another 200 meters down. Yep, now it pops up, or not. I know I'm a little bit blind, but I literally cannot see where this scarab could be. I see the hand on my map, but I don't see it anywhere. Where could it be? Is it even a scarab? Maybe it's actually underground, but only a little bit underground, and I have to do some plunge attacks to wake it up. I don't know. Bro, it's actually nowhere. Okay, maybe it's on this stone. If it's actually on this stone though, dude, that you can't climb on. You can't climb on this stone, so it would be kind of weird. Or do you just have to walk up it manually? No, you literally can't climb on this stone. Why? Is it just this one in particular you're not allowed to? If I'm allowed to get Vinti out, I'm gonna try that, I guess. But no, unfortunately it wasn't here anyway. I'm right on top of it. I don't think it's floating in the sky, although maybe. And it's just like this. There's a hand on my map, but there's nothing here. I don't think it would show the hand on the map if it was actually underground, because it's too far away. Yeah, so I just have to move on now without any progress. I don't know if there are any good actual spots. As someone who does stream often and has a generous community that would allow me to steal their beetles, I haven't even tried to do that yet because I haven't found a single good spot to actually farm them. Maybe there is one, I'm still looking for it. At this rate, I kind of highly doubt it. Yeah, you literally have to get within like 5 meters of these things before they pop up. Like there should be one right up here. And then look, dude, why? Why is it like that? Why do you have to get so close to them before they show up on the map? Why is there an extra layer of difficulty to these already annoying materials? These static, unmoving, things that are only above ground and would be easy to farm with an interactive map, you know, they show up just perfectly fine. And even though I have not looked at where those things are, I can guarantee I have more of those than the scrabs, which I've actually been going for. Yeah, 31. Haven't even tried looking for them. Picked up the ones that I came across. Maybe I should just raise Candace and forget about cyno. It's not just worse than every other material to farm, it's orders of magnitude worse. How do I get out of here? Oh my god, 2 at once, right next to a teleporter? I mean, very sad compared to the other spots I found for basically every other material in the game. Well, okay, that is a pretty good way to farm meat, I gotta say. 2 more. And there should be 2 more along this path, a little bit further down. Ah, there they are. 1, 2. I've probably only gotten about half of them so far. But at this point, I don't know, because like half of them in this area are underground, but there are apparently some that aren't underground, and I have no idea. I definitely don't have the inclination to go check each and every individual spot in this massive empty desert, and then go check it again underground somehow if I can navigate through the labyrinth. So just for reference, the farming portion of my raised videos typically takes around an hour, and that's assuming I haven't really prepared much. I prepared almost everything for cyno, at least a 70 and almost 80. I spent an hour or 2 messing around with the quest last night, and we've so far been recording for over 2 hours now. And we're not even close to being finished with the farming. I would definitely consider myself to be pretty patient, but like, at the end of the day, I mean, it's not just a time thing, but it is also a time thing. I run my channel completely on my own. I'm my own editor, the thumbnails, everything. And so it's hard for me to justify, you know, spending 4 hours to make, you know, 30% progress to raising a character and then get onto the talent overview and showcase and everything like that. I'm only saying this because maybe, you know, maybe I'm a little bit more frustrated and a little bit less patient than the average person that's just playing. And I'm really only saying that because, you know, maybe it's not as bad as I make it seem because, you know, there's a bit of a time crunch here. A new character came out. I want to showcase them. I'm a content creator. You know, that's what we do. So probably I'm just trying to justify my own frustrations here. I also don't think you have to be a content creator to want to quickly raise the new character you just got, right? These scarabs were not only locked behind the desert section of Sumeru, and thus version 3.1, but then also some of them at least were locked behind this very long and very tedious quest, and then the rest of them are more or less scattered randomly everywhere, and even with the help of Tignari in your team, you don't see them pop up until you're right next to them anyway. Why all of that at once? If any one of those things were different, you know, would have been acceptable. If cyno needed a different material that grew over here, you know, wouldn't be so bad. Even if they were the beetles still. You could slowly collect them if you knew in advance that's what he needed. And all the other stuff I've already talked about 3 times now. I'm just venting at this point. This isn't even a video anymore. I'll consider this my critique of mainly the beetles, the scarabs. I don't know why they chose to make these things exist, and then why they chose to make a character need them, especially the new 5-star. I'm gonna finish farming off screen. I'll get back to you guys with a proper raised video. I don't really want all of this badness and negativity in the official video, so I'm just gonna leave it there. It has been seeming like I'm the outlier, and you know, people actually really enjoy farming scarabs. Like, it's so fun. I literally cannot comprehend that at all, but there's gonna be people down there saying, oh, it's pretty good. The quest itself, which I really started complaining about, the whole scarab thing just made that so much worse because I wasn't there to do a quest. I was there to farm scarabs. And you know, that just adds a whole level of frustration to it. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I apologize, this was kind of a nothing video, but again though, I'm kind of a one-man show here, so it's not like I can just go record something else now and then ship it off to my editor. Should probably consider getting an editor at one point, maybe. I would just kind of figured it would mess up my workflow, but definitely would clear up some time. But yeah, not gonna ask you to like or subscribe for this video. It's kind of just a mess. See you guys.